On the savanna, a single moment of hesitation can turn a hunt around. A hunting shadow cuts across the grasslands at incredible speed. The cheetah, the fastest land predator. Each burst of acceleration drains its energy completely. In such a harsh landscape, is speed alone enough to survive? In the world of big cats, the cheetah stands out not for muscular strength, but for extraordinary speed. Weighing around 100 pounds, its slender body and flexible spine allow it to take strides of more than 20 feet with each burst of acceleration. Its large heart and lungs work continuously to fuel the body during those critical seconds of speed. Across the harsh savanna, speed is the advantage that helps this predator survive from one hunt to the next. The impala, a familiar target for many predators on the African grasslands. But for the cheetah, a fully grown impala weighing around 120 pounds can only sustain it for a few days before it must enter another hunt. To survive, the cheetah hunts alone. Without support, it relies only on patience and observation. Hidden within the golden grass, it quietly closes the distance, waiting for the moment when the impala herd shows an opening. When the opportunity comes, the cheetah charges straight toward its target. The impala shifts direction repeatedly in panic, but the distance closes too quickly. In just a few seconds, the chase comes to an end. But catching the prey is only half the battle. In the open landscape, the cheetah cannot stay for long. It quickly drags its catch into the tall grass before others notice the opportunity. On the African savanna, zebras are known for their endurance and their highly disciplined herd movement. An adult can weigh over 700 pounds with a powerful kick that makes many predators keep their distance. But during long migrations across dry landscapes, younger individuals can still fall into the cheetah's focus. Across the grassland, a female cheetah has been quietly watching the zebra herd for some time. She understands that speed alone is not enough to take on strong adults, so her focus turns to a young one gradually falling behind its mother. When the moment comes, the cheetah accelerates instantly and quickly catches up to the young one that has just separated from the herd. But just as the hunt seems nearly over, the mother zebra suddenly turns back, delivering a powerful kick to protect her young. Although cheetahs usually hunt alone, another individual may sometimes appear nearby and take advantage of the moment of confusion. A second cheetah suddenly emerges from the edge of the grass, forcing the mother zebra to retreat toward the herd, while the other immediately moves in to secure the young one. In another area, a cheetah decides to take a risk and approach a zebra herd moving across an open stretch of land. It targets a slower individual and suddenly accelerates from behind. The moment the cheetah launches its attack, the zebra suddenly turns back and delivers a powerful kick behind it. The cheetah is immediately thrown off balance, losing momentum and sliding across the dry ground. Not stopping there, another zebra turns back and drives the predator away. After a few tense minutes, the herd quickly regroups and moves on, while the cheetah is forced to abandon the hunt. In the wild, prey do not always just run. When pushed to their limits, they are ready to fight back to protect their survival. Lions are a symbol of dominant strength on the African savanna, while cheetahs rely on speed to survive. An adult lion is powerful enough to make most other predators keep their distance. As for the cheetah, despite its incredible speed, it remains far less formidable in direct encounters. In the heat of the afternoon, a female cheetah has just finished an energy-draining hunt for an impala. After a burst of speed lasting only a few dozen seconds, she stays low beside her meal, constantly watching every movement around her. But in the distance, a male lion has already noticed the opportunity. Without rushing, it approaches slowly, yet with complete confidence. Recognizing the difference in strength, the cheetah quickly steps back. In a brief moment, the lion takes over the prey without any direct confrontation. On the journey of survival, not every encounter requires a winner. Sometimes the wisest decision is knowing when to step away. Not only does it lose its prey, the cheetah can sometimes become a target for stronger predators. On the savanna, speed and instinct are not always enough to save it. Even a small misstep can allow a lion to overpower the fastest hunter of the plains. A single mistake can bring an end to the master of speed. Compared to many hoofed animals on the savanna, the wildebeest is a true challenge for the cheetah. An adult has a heavy build, strong bursts of power, and is ready to push back when pressured. This forces the cheetah to choose the right moment and the right target if it wants to avoid wasting energy. Across the grassland during migration season, a female cheetah begins to observe. In front of her, hundreds of wildebeest move in a long line. But within that crowded herd, a young one gradually slows under the late-day heat. The cheetah accelerates instantly, locking onto the young one falling behind. The calf rushes toward the herd, changing direction repeatedly across the grassland. But the gap closes too quickly, and within seconds, the cheetah moves in and secures its target. The hunt comes to an end under the harsh heat of the savanna. Here, collective strength helps many species endure through countless challenging migrations. But a single moment of separation from the herd can completely shift the balance of survival on the savanna. Hyenas are not just opportunistic feeders on the savanna. They also represent the intense competition among predators. Because of this, hyenas are a constant threat to the cheetah, a species that must expend nearly all its energy in each high-speed hunt. Across the sunburnt grassland, a chase has just come to an end. After an energy-draining burst of speed, the cheetah finally brings down its prey and lies beside its catch, breathing heavily. But in the distance, a lone hyena spots the opportunity and slowly moves in, putting pressure on the exhausted cheetah. The cheetah tries to drag its catch away, but quickly recognizes the risk of a confrontation. After a few tense minutes, it is forced to step back, leaving everything behind, a familiar cost on the savanna. Here, victory does not always belong to the one who makes the first capture. Sometimes the final opportunity goes to the one patient enough to appear at exactly the right moment. The leopard is a dangerous and unpredictable predator on the savanna. It is not as fast as the cheetah, but it is stronger, more enduring, and better adapted. The biggest difference lies in how it secures its prey. It often drags its catch up into trees to avoid losing it, allowing it to feed for several days. Meanwhile, the cheetah is built for speed. After each exhausting chase, it must eat quickly in the open before others arrive. As a result, even after a successful hunt, the cheetah often loses its catch. This weakness means that as territories shrink, the leopard becomes one of the greatest threats to the cheetah. With its advantage in strength and endurance, it dominates in direct confrontations. When encounters occur, the leopard often rushes in suddenly, moving straight at the cheetah. Recognizing the difference in strength, the cheetah immediately backs off, then quickly runs to avoid a confrontation. Although both are solitary predators on the savanna, each survives in a completely different way. One relies on strength and control of territory, while the other depends on speed and the ability to avoid danger. Across the endless savanna, where dry grass bends with the wind and dust hangs in the air, the cheetah faces more than just larger predators. Sometimes its greatest challenge comes from its own kind. To survive, each male needs territory, land that can stretch for hundreds of square miles. But there are no fences here, only invisible borders written in scent, a silent language that shapes the hidden map of the fastest land predator on Earth. Males mark these boundaries by rubbing against trees or leaving scent on tall termite mounds, warning rivals to keep their distance. These boundaries matter most when prey grows scarce, or when a female enters her breeding cycle. Tension can rise quickly, and brief confrontations often follow. But most of these encounters end before they become real fights, as both understand the cost of wasting energy in such a harsh world. Under the golden light of the savanna, these silent standoffs reveal an unspoken balance. Survival is not only about speed or strength, but knowing when to hold ground and when to walk away. Across the harsh savanna, the cheetah survives through speed, patience, and precise timing. Each hunt lasts only a few seconds, yet it consumes nearly all of its energy. Meanwhile, Larger predators are always ready to take the reward. On the savanna, there is no absolute winner. Only those that adapt long enough to survive. If you want to continue exploring the wild, please like and subscribe.